Schmack-a-magob, it's time for retro news. And I found this article on an old Cream magazine. Or was it Circus? Circus magazine back in 1978 that says, Judas Priest bears all. Really? Singer and black leathered frontman from English heavy metal maniacs Judas Priest, Rob Halford, has found his past catching up with him on the band's current American tour, and he's not too happy about it. Dogging Halford's heels is a 10-year-old hardcore porno film called Teenage Rape, in which he appears in what are described as explicit scenes with 3 or 4 girls. The files has popped up in a local X-rated theater in the cities where Judas Priest is playing. Occasionally with Halford's name up in lights on the grimy marquee. Halford, 30 years old, has admitted to the British music press that he did the film in his pre-Priest days for a mere 50 quid, and at the time it was made, I was out of work and practically destitute. He concluded rather unconvincingly it wasn't pleasant to do. Now, in his book, he kind of denies this, but it's not in the 70s. He said it was like in the 80s, that his past caught up with him. But he didn't mention this little article here where he says that he said that, but who knows? Maybe he didn't. Maybe Circus Magazine is one of these rag tell-all type things. I don't know. I kind of believe Circus Magazine a bit, but I don't want to see the movie, and I'm sure a lot of you don't want to see it. But yeah, I do find it interesting. He was with 4 girls, 3 or 4 girls in a scene. And I'm sure this film has disintegrated through the years. It's not out there anywhere. I'm sure you can't find it anywhere. Like a lot of these stag movies from the past, they're just gone with the wind. Now, it is well known that Halford was a porn star clerk way back before Judas Priest, and he recreated that role in a movie called Spun, where he's in the movie as a guy selling porn. So the truth is, I really don't know. I kind of believe Circus Magazine, and this movie is nowhere to be found. What do you all think? Leave it in the comments below. Do you think that movie really exists? I mean, why didn't he sue Circus Magazine back then? For if it was a fake story. I mean, he needed the money back then, didn't he? It was around Hellbent for Leather. You know, they weren't really making that much money at the time. So, I don't know. I kind of believe it. But, hey, you be the judge. You think he did it or you think he didn't do it? Leave it in the comments below. Won't offend me if you think he didn't do it. It's your opinion. I'm still sticking with mine, though. Anyway, that's it for retro news. So, expect more retro news whenever I find something retro. So schmack-a-magob, and hey, if you want to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and click that little notification bell, and hey, give this video a like, and stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and check out my podcast, the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, and schmack-a-magob.